Good morning, everybody. It's John, the Sea Monkey Dude here, and I wanted to show you what's in the mail. All right, we got two packages. Let's take a look. We got this one, and we got this one. They look similar but different. Some of you might recognize these stickers and that address. This one is from Bryan's Road, Maryland. Who knows what's there? Anybody? Bueller? Nope. Trans Science LLC is from Bryan's Road, Maryland. That's a Sea Monkey company. All right. And this one, where the heck is this one from? Lockport, Illinois. This came from the Bay of E. So we'll see what's in these things. Let's do this one first. Anyone ever seen this before? The Miracle of Instant Life. Pretty cool looking kit, right? I like the black and red, you know, big letters. Looks like it's older than it really is. Let's see if there's a copyright date on here. Here's the back. Look, it talks about how to make sea monkeys. Pretty easy. I think it's from the mid-90s. Yes, 1996 is the copyright date on here. So this is basically a kit that was made in the mid-90s to look like the retro kits, I think, from back in the day before, probably before I was born. And this is unopened. It's still got the cellophane around it. And yeah, it doesn't, obviously it does not come with an aquarium or anything. It's just, I'm guessing the packets and probably a spoon and instructions. Pretty cool. Now let's see what's in the other box. Or excuse me, the other padded envelope. Oh, at quick glance, it looks like the same thing. Create instant life. Just add water to create instant life. Sea monkeys, easy as 1, 2, 3. The back looks very similar. Logo is an updated, newer logo here. But yeah, it's extremely similar. But look at this. See that copyright date? 2022. That's this year. It's got it on the front too, right down there. This is from this year. Let's look at them side by side. Very similar. The art has been updated. Some of you guys may know Todd. He's a sea monkey collector. He's been doing this for decades, I think, and he does all the art now. So he did the art for this package, not this package. But this is really cool. I like the new Hatchie, you know, this little baby sea monkey coming out of the egg. He's been nicknamed Hatchie. It's a newer rendition of a Hatchie art, but still got the same retro feel. Instead of the Miracle of Instant Life says create instant life, I sort of like that. You know, so I'm not really sure if, you know, hatching sea monkeys is really a miracle. I believe in miracles, but I don't think these are a miracle, right? Creating instant life, it's probably a little bit more accurate. And it's it lets the kids or the 38-year-old men that are buying this know that, hey, you're going to create something here. You're going to mix some powder and water and little animals are going to come out of it. So this is pretty cool. I'm glad they're trying to, you know, create some nostalgia, you know, by making newer kits look like the older kits, you know, that have been refreshed a little bit. I have not had either of these before. This one's been sitting in my house for a couple weeks, and I've been waiting for this one to come in the mail to do this video. So we're going to open them both up right now and see what's in here. So we'll start with the older kit. This has still got the cellophane on it. Let's pull this off. You guys know me, I open everything. Who cringes out there when I open this old stuff? Not me. Alright, cellophane is off. So this is in pretty good condition considering it's, what, 26 years old, you know, roughly. Still had the cellophane. The box is dented a little bit. You can see that. Yeah, a little crease right there. Not perfect, but considering the age, it's in really good shape. And I don't know exactly what comes in here because I haven't purchased one of these before. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe this is a really old kit. So where we looked at the date on here, you know, if you can see it on there, where is it? Right above my finger, it says 1996, right? This is a sticker. We're going to have to try to pull that sticker off and see what's underneath here. This is an old box, and they covered up some legal stuff with this sticker. This is all about the guarantee. They probably raised the prices since this was originally made, which makes sense. Maybe updated the address? I don't know. They're in the same city. We'll have to see if the address is different. But what I noticed is as soon as I open this flap, take a look at this. You see that date on there? This is 1975. Is this box almost 50 years old? Maybe. I don't know. 1975, that's before I was born. I'll bet they made these and they had these kits going out, and then they re-released them in 96. Slapped a new sticker on there that's got updated pricing and updated verbiage for the guarantee, and hopefully put newer products on the inside so you're not getting, 20-year-old eggs or whatever. All right, let's see what's in here. The yellow book. So this is It's Fun to Raise Pet Sea Monkeys, official Sea Monkey Handbook. This is the book that I remember from when I was a kid. It's funny, I made a video saying that I like this book and it just brought back memories for me from when I was a kid. I made a video a couple months ago. Like 3 people sent me one of these. At the time I didn't have one. So thank you guys for all sending me these books. And now I've got a small stack of them because I bought some other kits that came with it. So I think that's great. I love you guys. Thank you for helping me out. And I still need to read through this whole thing, but I love it. It's got some pages are in color in the middle, which is great. You've got the life insurance policy on the back where you get to name your sea monkeys. I always thought this was fun when I was a kid. Fun and a little bit morbid. All right, let's see what else is in here. Okay. We have got packet number 1, Sea Monkey water purifier. Let's see what the date is on this. Date on here says 1978. I don't think this water purifier is from 1978. I'll bet they printed this envelope, this little packet in 1978, and they had them sitting around forever. And then, almost 20 years later in the mid-90s, they're still putting new water purifier in old envelopes. That's my guess. I think I've heard that before. Well, and the price on here says $2. I don't think it cost $2 per packet in the 70s. Maybe that's just the copyright, not the print date. I'm not sure. But it looks like this kit's from the mid-90s. All right, we got packet number 2, instant live eggs. These things are, they're old. They're not going to work, and I'm okay with that. This also says 1978 on it, and a $2 price on the back of that packet. And then we've got packet number 3, the Sea Monkey growth food. It feels a little bit stiff. That's all right. And this also says 1978. It's got a $2 price on it. So again, my bet is those envelopes have been around for a while, or they just, that's the copyright date, not the print date. So it makes sense. And then we've got a yellow spoon. And apparently they did make these in other colors. I was having a conversation with someone about that recently, and I've just never seen them. But apparently there was like red ones and brown ones and maybe green ones. But yellow is definitely the most common. That's all I've ever seen in pictures or in real life. And I've got dozens of these things now because these yellow spoons come with almost every single Sea Monkey kit. Now let's see what it says. So we've got the dual scoop spoons, which they don't do anymore. Now you just got the one small scoop, and then the other end, which is wider, it looks like a rowing oar, and it's got the little depiction of a sea monkey on it. And then the ones before that, the small end would say feed baby sea monkeys, the large end said to feed adult sea monkeys. Actually, that's the old one. The one in between them, that uses the small end, it says for feeding the sea monkeys, and the big end is for measuring plasma. Let's see what this says. So the small end, it says feed baby sea monkeys. Let's see if we can get it to focus. We might not. Can you guys read that? Trying to get the light on there right there. Maybe a little bit. Feed baby sea monkeys. The fact that it says baby on there probably says feed adult on the other side. Yep, sure does. Feed adult sea monkeys. Look at that. I don't know if you can read it or not, but I think I can. I'm looking at my phone and I can read it on the screen. If you got a good screen, you can probably read it. If you don't, maybe it's time to upgrade your phone or whatever you're watching this on. But this says feed adult sea monkeys. That is a lot of food. You have to have a very large colony to feed them that much at once, which I've got right there. See that big colony right there? It's huge. All right. So this is interesting. I've got some of these. This is how I remember them as a kid. These are the spoons I got, which makes sense. If this is from the mid 90s, that's when I was getting sea monkeys, early to mid 90s, you know, at first. So that's all that came with this one. All right, so we got the cool retro book, 3 packets in the spoon, in this cardboard box that is either from the 70s or the 90s. I think I figured it out. I think it's 70s, and then they printed the sticker in the 90s. You know what? If you guys want to hang out for a second, I can try to pull this sticker off, and we'll see what's going on. I'll pause the video so you don't have to watch me pulling the sticker off. Be right back. All right, I'm back. That sticker was on there really good. I tried peeling it, and was able to get a lot of it off. Ripped it a little bit down here. Oh well, it happens. I couldn't get the whole thing off, but I can read some of that stuff that's back there. Check this out. It says Sea Monkey Growth Guarantee. They definitely updated this. At least 2 mating pairs of sea monkeys are absolutely guaranteed to hatch and grow to a length of ½ an inch or more, providing the instructions are followed. If they do not, blah, 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 send us 25 cents. Yeah, they changed the price to cover postage, and we'll send you new packets, blah, 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 blah. Do you hear that? At least 2 mating pairs of sea monkeys are absolutely guaranteed to hatch and grow? I've never seen that before. So sea monkeys always come with this growth guarantee. They're going to hatch, and if not, hey, you send them some money for postage and handling, and sometimes you have to send your own envelope in with a stamp on it and everything, and they'll send you some packets, and you try again, right? It's always been on there. Here, they're guaranteeing that your sea monkeys are going to have sex. How funny is that? They don't do that anymore. At least 2 mating pairs. 2 is all capitalized as well. Can you guys see this? I know it's hard to read because that sticker is in the way, and it's still in the way, but yeah. So they obviously up the prices, you know, 20 years and inflation, all that makes sense. It doesn't cost a quarter to replace them anymore. But they also changed the guarantee itself, you know. So yeah, so back in the 70s, they promised that you'd get at least 2 mating pairs, which is pretty funny. And you know what? In most cases, I've had at least 2 mating pairs in all my colonies, you know. So hey, it's cool that they could do that. But I've never seen that before. Made me laugh. I'm glad I pulled this sticker off. All right, so that's what was in this one. Here's the 2022 kit. Again, very similar, going for that retro feel. Let's see how similar it is. So we already looked at the front here. We noticed the difference in the words. The new art, new Hatchie art is a little bit different. He's really bursting out of that egg now instead of just lifting the top of the shell up. I love it. I like this design better. Not that there's anything wrong with the other one. You know, the other one looks great. This is cool, though. All right, in the back, we've got some pretty basic Sea Monkey instructions, which most of you guys are probably familiar with if you've ever opened a Sea Monkey kit. You know, use packet 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, pretty easy. All right, and on the back here, it says, you know, once a day to use this million bubble air pump. Think there's an air pump in here? That first kit didn't come with one. Let's see. All right, first thing I noticed, no cellophane on this one. So more eco-friendly maybe. And that the cellophane costs a ton, but hey, if you're not using it, you're not paying for it either. So cost reduction for the company too, maybe. Let's see, we open this flap, and we don't have another year or any writing in here. I do have the year again on here, 2022. I got the year in here in 3 places, minimum. 4 places. Both long sides on the front and on the flap. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, I see bubble wrap. That's nicer. Look at this. Hey, there is an air pump. How cool is this? Million bubble air pump. This is basically a pipette or an aqua leash, if you've seen that in other kits. And they shove an air stone that you'd use in an aquarium in the end, and boom, million bubble air pump. Pretty cool. It's good to aerate the tanks. They say daily. I do it probably at least 5 times a week. Let's see what else we got in here. Not a lot of paperwork. All right. This is the current version of the Sea Monkey Handbook. This has been in other sets before too. Pretty cool. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you guys, but you've got some very good information. Some of it's the exact same as in the yellow book that we looked at. A lot of it is actually. Yeah. Just in a new, smaller format. I like it. Okay. We've got a big instruction sheet. This is a really big chart. We've seen stuff like this in some of the other newer tanks, but they don't have, they're not this big, not quite as detailed. I like this. So instructions on how to set up a Sea Monkey tank. They got an Ocean Zoo tank on here. Obviously that did not come with this kit. With this kit you got to use an existing one that you have, or get a glass or something like that. You know, you can use a mayonnaise jar. Wash it really good first with hot water, no soap. Sea monkeys do not like soap, it'll kill them. You know, so wash it really good. This dude's got a beard. This is funny. All right, so let me show you. I always think it's cool when you see the sea monkeys with mustaches and the little cartoonish figures of them. I love that. Good work, Todd. You know, I think it's cool for a couple of reasons. So if you know me, you know, sometimes I have a big handlebar mustache. I haven't done it in a couple of years, but that's something that I've been known to have. And real sea monkeys, the males, have a big mustache. I remember telling my wife about that, you know, a year ago or so, and she's like, what are you talking about? You know, I said, no, the males have a mustache. Go look at them. And if you look at adult sea monkeys, you know, that are fully developed, the males have, people call them graspers or hands, or I think it looks like a big mustache, you know, coming off of their head. And that's what they use to grab onto the females, you know, when they're mating, you know, and so they really have that, which is cool. Now, what I have never seen before is one like that with the little pointy beard at the bottom. That's funny. Can't decide if I like it or not. I definitely like the mustache. He looks mischievous, doesn't he? Yeah. All right, so we got a cool instruction sheet. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you guys, but this looks detailed. It's got good information. It's got info about water temperatures and everything. Love it. Okay. On the back, we got Welcome to the World of Sea Monkeys. More detailed written instructions on what to do, including aeration. This looks very similar to what comes with the Sea Monkeys Executive Supersize Suite. And I'm not going to read through the whole thing right now to see if it's identical. It's probably very similar. That set, you know, is 4 times the size of a regular Sea Monkey set, so just multiply the numbers by 4 as far as like the amount of water and stuff like that. But yeah, this looks very, very similar to what comes with that set. Awesome. I like it. All right, we got more stuff in here. We've got bubble wrap and a little plastic baggie here. Let's see what's in here. It looks like packets and that newer spoon that I mentioned a few minutes ago. All right. Here's that newer spoon. Just 1 scoop on this one, and this end, it's easier to hold, you know, with this wider part. So yeah, that's a Sea Monkey feeding spoon. And then, yeah, we've got packets number 1, number 2, and number 3. Do you guys know the best way to tell if your packets are old or new, besides just looking at the date on the back? Which, the date on the back might not always be when it was made. The copyright date is not always the production date, right? All right. Here's packets 1, 2, and 3 that are new. Here's packets 1, 2, and 3 that are old. See if you can notice a difference. New, old. Look at the top, made in the USA. Now if you're looking at these packets 1, 2, and 3, new ones should all say made in the USA. If they say that on there, Your eggs should be good. Your water purifier should be good. Your food should be good, assuming that the packets haven't been punctured or anything like that, right? They're relatively new from the past few years. If it doesn't say that, they're older, sort of a crapshoot whether you got something good in there or not, because they do expire. So, all right, so we've got the two boxes, very, very similar. I love the retro look on both of these. This one isn't just a retro look. I think it's a retro kit that they put the sticker on the back, which I guess is still, 26 years old or whatever. But I think this box is probably 50 years old. It's older than me. So really, really cool. Love the new design. This is currently available on seamonkeys.com. If you want one of these, go up there, pick it up. They'll ship it to your house, and I think it's fantastic. So if you don't need an aquarium and you just want to get, a cool looking, retro looking kit and hatch your sea monkeys in your own container, this is a good way to go. You're going to get excellent instructions, new packets, a feeding spoon, the handbook, and really cool art on here. And you're helping a cool nostalgic brand, right? So get them from the source. All right, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell thing so that way you know when I post new content. And that's it. It's the weekend. I'm not working this weekend. I don't usually work weekends, so maybe I'll have time to throw up some more videos. So have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.